You already know what to do. Subscribe, like, put it in the comments, and share the content. This way, we can help the channel grow. If it worked for me, it can work for you. Peace.
Coach, man, I want to say, man, I'm so happy for you, man.
Thank you.
I watched you grow as a coach at Summit and bring them a championship that a lot of people didn't believe you probably could do, right?
Facts.
You defied the odds, and now you're here taking on another mission. What does it mean to be home, brother?
So the first thing I want to thank D'Artagnan Mixon and Summit Academy, because Coach D gave me my first coaching experience. Yeah. And even when all of this came about, D knew where my heart was at. So he was kind of like pushing me out the door. Yeah, so once he heard the rumors, he sat me down. He was like, hey, listen, I know that's where your heart is. He was like, you can't turn it down. Because when Mr. Davis first came to me, my son was playing for me at Summit. So I was like, I don't really want to leave. I want my son to be here. I don't know if he's ready to play over there. So I just kept putting it off. But then it's like, I don't know, it was like fate. Like this time, it was just like, it was perfect timing. We had just came off a chip. And everybody at Summit knew, everybody that knows me knows, the order of operations of my life is my family and then it's Robeson. Like all my friends are from Robeson. Everybody's back. You see Shamel and Eric, my assistant coaches. We've been together 30 plus years. Nikki is like our general manager. She went here with Todd. So it's like everything I've done always been about Robeson. So coming back here is like when I first walked in the gym, like every day I walk in the gym, I still get that same feeling of nostalgia. Like walking in here, we all get teared up coming in here. Like coming in here, looking at all this, no matter how many times we do it, it still just brings up certain emotions, and it's hard to explain, but I don't know, coming to Robeson, this is unreal. Like it's hard to put this into words to be able to come back to the place that raised me. Like, so even Todd, even when he say I called him Todd, make you proud, like I came in as skinny freshman getting cursed out by Todd if I made a bad pass. So for us to grow together, like now for us to be co-workers, and he's my athletic director, he hired me. I don't know.
As a player, you played for him.
Well, with him, I played with him.
I played with him for 2 years. So okay, so he was older. He was the OG.
Yeah, he had about 2 years. Yeah.
Right.
This is why I came in watching. Like I came in. I played varsity. JV my freshman year. At the end of the year, they moved me up to varsity. I was on the team when he hit the buzzer beater to win the city championship.
Yo, first of all, I didn't mean to cut you off, but Todd was one of the first big guards, like point guards, right? We had some big guards. I was a big guard, but like far as a point guard,
Todd might be the first in New York City.
We didn't see that.
Nah.
We didn't see that. What was it like, man? Like you being a one-on-one during the era that you came up, brother?
Well, I played on a preteen team when I was the biggest guy. We had Jamal Tisley, LeVar Folks, we had Charles Jones, we had News from McClancy, we had a baby Jesus Malik from Fort Greene. We had 6, 7, 2 pros on that team. And I was the point guard then. I was bigger, big Mel Tisley, a little little than me. And I knew back then that I had a special little gift that God had given me. And Maze just, I've been with Maze since I was 9 years old. That's why it's a little emotional for me. Because I've been with him a long time. He begged my mother to let me play. My parents were correction officers. My parents didn't care about no basketball, man. And Larry saw something in me. And then Charles and them, they do the right thing. I seen it on the camera. We always supposed to come to Robeson. And I'm the only one that came. So I always tell people I got the long end of the stick. Because, when I stopped playing, when I came from China, I was hurt. I came to Robeson and Mr. Weston told me you start on Monday. I don't know if I was with the Lockland or Christ the King, that would have happened like that. And I'm able to take care of my family because of Larry Majors, Mr. Weston, and Mr. Davis. They've been very good to me. Mr. Weston was my science teacher in high school. He became the assistant principal my senior year. When I came back, he was the principal. So my life journey has been, I've been coming to Robeson since 1989. Major bringing me here, So I've been very fortunate. And he put the ball in my hands as a freshman. And he said, we're going to go as you go. And I'll never forget, I went to ABCD and to BC All-Star Camp, and Robeson never been the same. Ever since he said I was the first one to go, and it's never been the same. Everybody else started going. Everybody else had an opportunity, and then that's why I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful. Today we just had a 2-hour conversation upstairs earlier. I'm very grateful. He might not think so. He yells at me sometimes, but I'm very grateful because my path has been Albany Avenue for 40 years. Many people can't say that.
That's a fact.
They sent me more than enough text to remind me that you were coming, and I wanted you to be here earlier, but you interrupted my day because you couldn't get here sooner. So I had to stick around to do what to be here. But I think it's important. We're talking about over 30 years in what we're calling home. 2 black men wanting to come to a school for home. You know how powerful that is? As a black male principal to be able to do this? It was a no-brainer. That goes back to Johnny Mathis. What I saw him do for his children. And the conversation that he had about Todd. And the conversation Todd had about him and all of the other players. The amount of alumni that I met over the years, because it's a sense of pride that he has for them, that he has for the love of basketball, for a love of the culture. And so to be able to understand that, but to understand the bigger impact. Education saves lives,
Yes.
and basketball is the conduit for many to get an education. And that's what I'm about. I'm about making sure that we can help children and adults live better lives.
What were the steps that you took to make sure that you get the right pieces, to start the journey as far as the players, right? Because I know you got handed the job a little late, right? You wasn't able to do the recruiting that most people got to do during the summer. But what did you do to get the team that, some of the team that we saw that was out in the court right now?
So I didn't bring too many pieces with me. Ian was a no-brainer. Ian, again, his father's alumni, his father's my assistant coach.
Right.
So Ian was definitely coming with me. Then David had just came to Summit last year. So when he started hearing the rumors, David was coming to me asking me, can he come? I knew we didn't have much size over here because I watched him. So I knew it wasn't much size. So I said, it makes sense for me to bring David. And then Zaire is just a little small, tough, annoying guard that I met in the summer. I was just like, I just like this kid and just how tough he is. And I just knew he's the type of kid that I like. I like that he's a Robeson kid, like a hard-nosed, tough. We're known for having tough guards. Like that's our staple. So I thought Zaire would be one of those guards. And other than that, I didn't bring anybody else in. But when I looked at the team and with like their makeup from last year, my biggest thing was just tweaking the way they play a little bit. But I said the first thing we got to change the mindset, right? I just got to get them to start thinking a different way and then just playing a different style of basketball. So I think if we change the way we play a little bit, I think we can have some success.
Y'all ready?
Yeah. You have just stepped into the world of